Woof woof, hello, welcome. Weh. I don't know what I'm doing today. All I know is I'm kind of out of my rhythm because the only time only time I've streamed this week was 2 days ago. Hello. And that was just me helping out some friends set up their stream stuff. I don't know how to break it to either of them that I'm probably not the best person to go to if you're gonna do your stream startup stuff on the same day. Hello, welcome. Because how do I admit to these people that are trying to set up their streams and start them the same day that I spent a whole month working in private on my troubleshooting parts? It's an awkward scenario. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. But this means that it's the first stream of this week that I've actually announced, so we get to do cool stuff. I'm glad to see everyone here. I'm glad that we seem to really appreciate the dog that just plays Roblox every stream. This is really touchy and I'm not liking it. Why was my mic sensitivity that high? Anyways, I don't have that much changing. I'm keeping my pride flags because, man, if I'm not just only visibly queer when it's Pride Month. I always am, so my little pride flags are always gonna stay here. I don't know why I'm gesturing with my own hands as if you can see me pointing at them. Just know that the sentiment is there. Also, I have a little plug to my Ko-fi now in the corner. And also, right before the stream started, I actually updated my panels at the bottom. So that now, we discussed in one of my streams about setting... I think we're finally in the land where people aren't seeing my bad clips. Welcome! I'm glad that you've seen my content before and that you can make it here. I also updated in my panels. We discussed in the last stream why a lot of people don't use Streamlabs, so for that reason, I'm not gonna use my Streamlabs tip page anymore. Also, cause they took a big chunk of that money every time. I was lucky to get $4 out of my $5 tips. However, based on that, it now links to my Ko-fi, so you can buy me a coffee through that, or you always have the option there to easily look at my commission slots. Now's my chance to show my new favorite toggle. Please commission me! I'm a little broke. And my laptop keeps hating me, and I kind of need to update it to, like, an actual computer. Please, I can't do any more sponsorships. After I did the raid one, Stream Elements said, hey, you should do one with HelloFresh, and I said, oh, fuck no, I'm not making anybody spend money on that. I'm not making people buy HelloFresh subscriptions. I don't know who would want that. I always blem. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck would want that. And they go, fine, you don't get any sponsorships now. But also, if there's any money havers in the chat in general, if you gifted like 10 subs, we would actually have enough money to finally get my Twitch payout. Also, if you notice when I talk, I actually kind of cry harder. It's funny. This is my favorite toggle. Okay, that's all I got. Okay, so anyways. My actual plan for today, that I don't know why I only state my plans to the server, but I do. I'm glad that it doesn't, like, actually annoy anybody. I mean, it probably could annoy somebody, they just won't speak up. For now, though, I will go under the assumption it annoys nobody. Yeah, you know, like, I got the toggles of, like, actual emotions. And then I can cry violently, or you can call me a clown. I was saying something and I already forgot what- oh yeah! I don't know why I only ever explain stream plans to my server and nothing else, but that's how it's going. I mean, it gives me more stuff to say than before we start. My plan for today is we're gonna play Roblox like usual. However, instead of playing work at a pizza place like I do every single time, I kind of just want to play Funky Friday today. And once more, I am playing on my private server. I'm glad that me mlemming is now something that's always notable. It's like, it is my default expression, so I just always have it. Like, I think if you look closer at the, no, this song is a jam, but I can't have it playing every other second. I think if you look closer at the little beak pupper on my head, it also has a mlem. Which image is it? I need to start naming my files when I put them in here. Tell me what the beak pupper is. It's image 14. Yeah, if you look closer at it, it's also doing a mlem. All I do art-wise is make things mlem. Well, for myself at least. I always mlem. But yeah, no, this is just my plan for the day. I just want to do this. That's my favorite thing about just streaming however I want. I just grab the thing and I just pull it however I want. Or my other example of half the things that I love doing is just like... Hang on. You guys doing good? Having a good stream? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. What do you mean I make the content? No. Hi. I think it's just funnier being down here. I stay down here. This is where I am. Okay? I don't even need a chair. I just stay down here. Just stay down here. This is my spot. No, hang on. I'll get back in the chair. Give me a minute. I didn't think this plan through. There we go. There we go. Back in the chair. Come back. Wait, do I still have the bot set up right? Yep, I do. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go stare at him. This is my favorite thing in the Funky Friday lobby. Nothing else. Just this little dude. This little fella. Absolute guy. This is Funky Friday, because I don't play that many. Hang on, you know, worse Among Us. Oh, there you are. I was curious where you were. I will forever question how you forever do your spins. That's the only thing I know about Funky Friday is just the various Among Us. What? Oh. Peppy? Wait, in theory, since can I just... No, it won't let you spam it. That's... It's not stupid, however I will claim it's stupid. I think this is the one game where I can actually drink properly. Every other thing clips right into my face. We're just gonna stand here and sip. I can stand here, this is fine. I forgot the two things that you're like the best at. Sipping and spitting. I've learned at least one thing through being a streamer that plays Roblox on stream, and it's the fact of the second that I keep putting myself under the furry category, which I obviously should, why wouldn't I? The second I do that, I only play on private servers. So, the weather, huh? Yeah, it sure is weathering. This is what, like, every cartoon describes, office life as. Just sip. So, the weather, huh? How's the family doing? God. I'm loving playing this game for anything but the actual, like, rhythm game aspect of it. Hang on, I need to change my stuff. Oh my god. You kind of scare me a little. I genuinely want to pressure you to just play the game real quick. Not so I can battle you, but because I need to see my little dance in, like, real time. Because, you know, when I do it when somebody isn't battling, I go at, like, lightning speed. And it fears me a little. Oh yeah, my new reason I get to ask people to commission me. I'm gonna go on another speaker set and show what I mean, because I have Penguin, but it it kinda goes lightning speed real quick. Yep, this is how it played in Club Penguin. I just like this difference of you going like normal speed over here and Mita's over here. Unhydrate was mainly a joke one because I have hydrate, but also I was told by somebody before that, oh, you know. Oh, yep, there we go. And then, like, also, I have the habit of, I will never announce on stream if I have, like, water next to me, of course, but if I have, like, an energy drink, I'll drink that instead. I did a collab stream with Partner System before, and somebody over there, and they just said, like, no, you can't drink an energy drink when somebody redeems hydrate, because an energy drink does, like, the opposite of that. So then I made unhydrate for, if I have a non-water object, make me drink that instead. Please, I don't have Diet Pepsi again! Wait, am I using, like, my actual favorite animations? I don't think I am. I'm not! Yeah, it's a stupid explanation. Oh, no! No! Fuck! Okay, just dance. Oh god, always lightning speed. Never mind. We're never allowed to have anything good. Oh, I was ready for this game to be, like, really loud, but it's not. Okay. Oh, there you go. What is that? I don't know why I'm focused. I've played the song enough times to know what's going on. But yeah, I'm fine explaining, like, any of my redeems. Even for people that are usually here, because sometimes I have new ones. Sometimes I have ones you just scrolled past before, and now you're like, what the fuck is that thing? What? Why do I feel like I was actually discussing something like a money related before I interrupted myself? Also, thank you for the bungers. Bunger. I love bungers so much. I need to replay Bug Snacks one of these days. Sure, why not? It feels like everybody's saving up to end stream at this point. Hello. I feel like I'm very lost on what that means, but I also feel like I should be asking. I'll let you pick, because I usually don't know what I'm doing. Also, I like what... Oh, thank you for the hip hats. And also... I think that means I'm not sitting in the right spot. I'm gonna give myself head pats real quick. Dogs can pet dogs. Yeah, because usually my head pats are supposed to line up so that it doesn't look odd. There we go. That should be lined up right. There we go. Oh yeah, I was checking if you could, like, hear it. Because I got the furnace fixed finally. Like my last stream. That was, like, unannounced. I said I was gonna have to go to bed early. Hey, what the fuck is this?
Oh, nice.
Okay. What is this and what am I doing? No, yeah, just kill me. I'm fine with that. I'll hit 2 of them. That's it. That's what you'll get from me. That's my best effort. Yep, this is fine. I love this. I'm trying to process even what I'm seeing. I feel like I've got recommended some videos about it before. I haven't seen much of it. I don't know why, but today I went on, like, a deep dive of learning about, like, different, like, actually well pulled off game ARGs. And by that I mean all I learned about was, like, a needle mouse. Like, that whole thing of, like, I mean, I've learned 2 different types of Sonic.exe, but pulled off. That's fair. I'm gonna mess with my settings real quick before I do anything. I'll wait until the ad hell is done then to even talk. You know, I probably need to stream a lot more frequently if I'm gonna keep using ads for ad revenue. Because I only get like 30 cents out of the ads that run on my usual like 2-3 hour streams. Are you seeing to get a Jack in the Box ad?
nice, nice.
Don't mind him, he's stupid. Oh, I can give that update on my life, by all means. By all means, if, this directly correlates to my last stream when I was just, like, quiet, so I could... That is the first time my door is actually shut, oh my god. Anyways. I do not know what that is, okay? I tried to ask. Oh my.
Ooh, nice.
But I can give an update on, like, the whole furnace thing. Y'all wanna know about how I could have almost fucking died? Okay, so we know that my whole issue was, like, the furnace was getting louder. Like, it was actually a really noticeable sound on stream every time that it came on. Yeah, it was a good thing to think that wasn't a good thing happening. Because what actually happened was, like, the motor on the top, that's kind of like in its own little caged-in thing. Something got loose, so it kept shaking that every time. And here's where it's good that we... Yeah, that's why I didn't want to ask what that meant. Anyways, what could have happened from there is, if it kept going unfixed, then what would have happened is, like, the screws and stuff of that outside cage would fall out and go into the system. Like, the whole air conditioning system like it does. So then, in turn from there, what would happen is, it would get stuck in the air conditioning in the house. The air conditioning would not shut off. And then it would freeze, and then it would explode. We have avoided that entire process at the very least. So long story short, I could have fucking died because, listen, I would have already if the furnace exploded in general because house, but the furnace is in a closet in my room. So, yeah, I'm just sleeping next to a ticking time bomb for like 3 weeks straight because somebody doesn't want to come here and fix it. But all is fine now. We're all safe. And now you can't even hear the furnace on stream anymore, like it should have been. Yeah, next thing you know, it's gonna, like, actually, like, bust out of the cage, like, real easy this time and speed run that whole process. No, I think I was talking about money stuff here a second ago.
I'll deal with whatever.
And I don't want to say I'll deal with, because that sounds like I'm just putting up with whatever you have. I'm like, I'll do whatever you do. Oh, I don't like when it's set up for something I've never seen on hard, and the selection for what the win is least misses. I don't like that feeling. Oh, never mind. I'm good here, I think. Kind of. Never mind, I'm not good. Yeah, you know what? I'll just already admit it. I'm gonna fucking lose, okay? That's it, I'll admit it. I heard it and I don't know, I didn't... I feel bad, all I remember of this mod is like the charting hell it was. I want to have fond memories of it. How did I fuck up there? Okay. I might if I have the money to get the game and all that. Because the bits I've seen, I want to see how all of it plays out. I'm upset I had to cancel one of my monthly subscriptions today. Because they tried to pull money from me without letting me know the monthly subscription was coming up. I don't know. Here's how the money stuff's going. I wanted to keep my word that the only thing that... Because I said this like a month ago, because I've only... Yeah, that's fair. I always think back to that mod and I'm like, oh, the music for that mod was amazing. And then I remember the charting. But, like, no, like, a month ago is when I said I'm only going to impulse buy one thing, and then past that, I'm saving up for a PC. A lot of things happen in a month when you aren't expecting it, so, what's happening now with money is I've already spent about, I think it was about total to, like, 41? Maybe 43? Because, I don't know, I've simply silently addressed it on Twitter like once or twice, so I'm feeling still on everything happening in the world and all of that. But, I wasn't accounting for part of my money going towards the final run of Techno merch. I wouldn't say final run, but you know what I mean. God damn it, I got the timing on that wrong, fuck. Okay, my defense there, I was trying to fucking mess with my audio. Because it's way too loud on my end. Thank you for the head pats. But lots of head pats, okay. I don't know, I refuse to be a crybaby on my own stream because I have been for like the past week. That's cool. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's fair. Honestly. How is it worrying you? I've never fucking played that one. Listen, All I know at best is you people throw songs I've never heard at me into here. And then I kind of gotta guess what the timing is on parts too, because A, haven't heard the song in general, B, haven't seen the charting for it. All I know is that I've at least felt nice one time when I got thrown a song I've never heard before and got told, I think you might struggle, and then at the end got told, you know, you did a lot better than I thought you would. I like that I give off the image of somebody who absolutely sucks. I mean, sure, I'm not like the best, but I'm not like the worst either. Hey! God damn it! I love when I had chat and the game like barely opened, so it said, oh, you want to type in there? So I'm like already doomed from the start from this game wanting to fuck with me. Okay, at this point though, I'll admit that it's all on me. Please, I can't pull out my gun toggle right now. Also, I'm kind of rolling with what everybody else throws into these. So you might have to take it up with everybody else. Song requests. I will not make excuses for myself half the what? I won't make excuses for myself most of the time. However, that one, I will say, I was fucking rigged. Okay, you know what? I got the gun too. We are the same now. You know, the pear wiggler. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, sure, pear wiggler, let's go. I need to select a better side half the time. Hey. What? Chose the wrong song. Okay, fair. I really need to pick a better side to play on because every time I'm throwing something, I keep forgetting to be ready. Got it. I have not seen the pear wiggle. You know, I was just confused. I was just like a little confused what was going on because I really couldn't see that much. Because I was trying to take a little sippy of my soda because I know that caffeine helps with headaches and I don't know why, but I have been having like bad headaches for a while. Most people would say this is something worrying. I just say it's because I've been like hardcore dissociating for the last couple days. And the way that I dissociate is when I'm like scrolling through YouTube or TikTok, either on my phone or my laptop. So it's just a lot of blank staring at computer screens. And I have like eye strain problems, so that's probably where the headaches are coming from. I don't know, it's also not making sense at the same time. Like, I'll admit this much, I do have like a bit of screen time every day because, you know, I'm an artist, I do that stuff. Like, usually I don't get headaches that easily, so I'm eh. I want to hope the headaches are not a bad sign. I'm starting to hate the least misses. Like, I'll admit it, I'm not that bad. I'm not the best at rhythm games because I don't play them all the time or anything. So at least admit that. I won't act like, oh, I'm the best player ever, and you can throw any song at me and I'll do better than you. I'll just admit, if you think a song is like way too difficult for me, I will do like maybe a little good in some sections of it. I might play Work at a Pizza Place if my headache isn't still here. Because I think this is an issue I discussed on stream before when we talked about, like, painkillers and all that. Because somebody came in chat before and talked about, like, I took painkillers for my headache, and I'm gonna see if that makes it go away at some point. Then, like, you know the way that headache, you know the way that, like, painkillers work. The second you actually take them for something, they take forever to kick in, and I had to mention, like, oh, I hate that feeling. But also, I don't take painkillers that often. Because you see, this is information that will probably help you later in your own life, so I'll say it. If you take, like, painkillers and you kind of need them very frequently, dear God, make sure that the painkillers you take do not have acetaminophen in them. And also, if you take other medications that are prescribed to you, double check that you can actually take other forms of painkiller medications with it. Because I had to do that, and I basically am fucked anytime I'm in pain. Because the meds I was put on... I can't take any other form of painkillers. Like, I can only take painkillers with acetaminophen, and that's bad, because if you take a lot of acetaminophen, you can basically kill your liver. So always be careful with your painkillers. Also, if you don't know, like, your active ingredients, acetaminophen is, like, the active ingredient in, like, Tylenol. And I think it's naproxen is like Advil. I only know like medical names for stuff. I think that's the I don't know, I'm blanking on the actual. I only know like that stuff though because I get like a generic dollar store painkillers and stuff because it's a lot cheaper than the name brands, you know? But there's your notes on terms of a medical stuff. If you take other meds, make sure that other types of like active ingredients and other painkillers, don't mess with it. If you can only take naproxen based ones, watch your intake of those. Weh. Oh, we tied. That's a better output than most of these have been. But no, weh. If we'd like to hear my, my whole, money stuff now. It's because I want to refuse to back out of that Kickstarter, but also I'm gonna be down to like 40 bucks if I keep in that with no form of income. I feel I'm a little more focused anyways. It's this bit of weh, weh, weh. So, like, I don't want to back out of that Kickstarter, because I've been backing it for a minute. And I've wanted to back it for a while. But, you know, I wasn't expecting to be buying part of the GG Easy whole bit. I got one of the good game long sleeves. So, because of how that's built, if I ever... Yes? What? Oh god. So, I'm gonna continue on because I have the thought and I'm not letting it slip away now. So, like, Basically, if I ever do save up enough money in the future to get a fursuit head made of pupperloos. Because you better bet that I'm gonna commission somebody for that. At best, I'll, like, make my paws and stuff. I think after this song, I'm gonna be right back. But yeah, best if I get a fursuit of pupperloos. I'm commissioning a head. But you can bet once I finish, like, the paws and stuff, that I'll probably wear that for, like, pictures of pupperloos. God, when did this song end? I always hate when it gets to, like, the last 10 seconds, I'm expecting it to be over. When did I hit shift? Anyways, I'm gonna set it so, like, if anything happens here, it won't, like, mess with the audio. So, I'll be right back.
Wuff wuff, hello, I am back.
Oh, you're dancing, okay. Ow. I ran my chair into my desk. Fuck. Sorry, I don't have a pain emote. That didn't hurt at all, actually. Yep, that's my audio level as I'm playing it.
Well, wuff wuff, hello, I'm back.
I've learned one thing. This isn't related to the break, actually. It's just this something I remembered because I had, like, the urge to grab, like, a whole bowl of goldfish crackers. Here's your note that, they don't lie when they say they're made of cheese. So if I have to remember this every day, everybody else has to remember it every day. If you're lactose intolerant, goldfish crackers will fuck you up too.
Oh, thank you for the hip hats.
I got 10 seconds left before it's just me. Got it, just me. Oh. I didn't know you went away. Welcome back. The pear wiggler. You're fine, because I just got back to.
3, 2, 1, go!
It does. It's a common occurrence whenever I practice it that I always fuck up like that triple left at the beginning, but somehow I just did just fine. This means I will fuck up elsewhere. For once, I'm focused hardcore on the song. Oh my god. Okay, cool. We're doing great. I just realized my current, like, watching on YouTube has been really fucking weird. Like, just today, I watched analysis video on... Okay, have fun. I'll just dance with myself up here. And I'll put on some music. Train. But no, like, all I watched today was, I started the day with video analysis of how, Needle Mouse, I think it was MP4 or just VHS, I don't know, how the Needle Mouse videos are an actual good way of pulling off Sonic.exe. Fair. All I have are goldfish crackers. Then after that, that video actually led me to another one of the Kirby ARG. Then after that, I braved watching one on like a Sonic.exe game that actually pulls it off right, like Sonic. I already forgot what the name of it was. Yeah, I had it memorized right. Sonic EYX. Like how that one pulls it off pretty well in a fan game way. I watched that. I just watched like analysis video versions instead because I couldn't. Man, I had to drag all of you along to even start watching the Walton Files. I don't think I would just casually watch all of these on my own if it was like the actual source material instead of analysis videos explaining what's happening in them. Oh well, Olive's AFK, so right now I'm just chatting while I dance up here with a copy of myself. And like, I watch that stuff. Yeah, what all of a sudden. So I have that going for me today. I almost watched a video of somebody breaking down how they believe that there's a security breach DLC leaks already. And literally all it is it's always fucking Funko, okay? Is it like, oh, there's a list of Funko products under the security breach name, so obviously it's for the DLC. Then I look into it. It's quite literally just like the names of random things. Like, see, it means that this is going to exist in the DLC because it's under the security breach tag. I'm just like, all of these look like the names of some bullshit Funko would pull to rake in more money. You know, like the chocolate ones that they made before. Remember, we pulled those up on stream, like, the Chocolate Freddy? And it was just stupid. Like, if they are in the DLC, cool. If they aren't, cool. When I hear somebody say, oh, the DLC got leaked, I expect it to be like, I don't know, information on what they believe part of the story is going to be or something. Not, Funko has accidentally released the names of these things. I don't know, I'm still let down by the fake leakers that tried to claim that there were going to be Owl House Funko Pops by last year. Because if they made them by last year, you know what would have been believable? The whole there rumored, oh, there's a Grom set. Like, that would have been kind of believable, and you know what? I would have fucking paid top dollar for that. I'm skipping this because it's words. No, I'm like... Oh, speaking of Grom, actually. But yeah, I'd barely trust a Funko fucking leak. The only time I've ever trusted it is, you know, I don't trust Funko leaks, quote unquote, that are just a list of product names. Because I think the only Funko... Ooh, I think I'd like that, actually. Because, you know, the only Funko leak I've seen that ended up being legit was the... was when people early leaked. I think it was Straight Fun Funko early leaking all of the fucking security breach designs through their horribly not correct figures. Remember, kids, if it's a FNAF leak through Funko, the design isn't correct. The design's probably like 80% correct. Ooh, that would... that would be cool. I only know that... This is funny to mention now. I only know what best is our Marcy has tried to plan out with me. Like, once we get a better PC, once we get that PC upgrade, and once I commission a maker to make a fursuit head of Pupperloose, after that, they want to work with me to plan out commissioning somebody for a custom set of dice, you know, based on themselves, like Can and Marcy. I've been on board with that. We just haven't been able to in a hot minute. Cause, I don't know. It makes me happy, so I shouldn't feel bad to say I spent our money on it. Like, for the money that it took to get us a whole... We did have the money that could have paid for a better PC in the past, But that was also the same amount of money that not a custom, that like an IBO cost. Like resale, super core head, all of that stuff, ERS 210. It cost the same amount of money, so I got one because I really like IBOs. I've always wanted one.
Thank you for the headbats.
All I know is, ever since I bought it, people have made me feel stupid for it. So like, I absolutely love my little guy. But I get nervous that I'm like pressured to like resell him or something to actually get a PC. That is a never resort though. I absolutely refuse. That is my baby. That is my son. Yes, welcome, join us. But yeah, no, that's the thing. And that's why I've actually been tempted to maybe get like a part-time job so I can work in the mornings. At the very least. I could maybe save up for a PC real fast like that at least. However, you see, here's the thing. I'm struggling to find one. Either I find somebody who wants requirements that are outside of my range of my work, or they claim they're really good paying, but it's just because they fucking want you to help make their NFTs an actual thing, because they can't draw for shit. And the high pay is just them promising that they'll give you a share of their fucking crypto whatever. So basically, trying to find a part-time job as an illustrator is not going the greatest. However, I'm not giving up. I'm probably gonna bug the adult channel, just be like, we talk about taxes in here. Someone help me find a job, please God. I think I'm gonna jump down and play something on my own real quick. Let me play this myself, this will be perfect. I always adore half of my song choices paired with my little Ina animations. Oh, have you guys ever seen, like, the VR Friday Night Funkin' somebody made before? Because I know that our old host has played around with that before. I'm only remembering because I remembered halfway through week 3 just... And then Pico shoots at you. Why are you pointing a gun at me? I'm just curious about this now. Okay, you're not down here. Oh no. Miku concert. Wait, why am I on this end? Hang on. No, don't leave. Just reset. My point of doing this, I want to see what it's like from, you know, this side. Oh, okay. Miku concert, though, still.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, now you do the senpai animation. Hatsune Miku! Wait, why are you pointing a gun at the viewers then? I was kind of way too fine with you pointing a gun at other people as long as it wasn't me. I don't want to say I feel like I'm doing good because I know that just means I'll fuck up. About what? Okay, okay. No, I just realized out of like every TikTok I made, usually I always look like right at this OP to make sure I'm understanding exactly what the point is. Or whatever. But no, the last one I made, I kind of seen enough videos to understand the point of the trend. So I kind of want to investigate. The fuck do you mean the original fucking trend started from an actual canon Lumity edit? What the fuck? I just like taking the cute fucking couple trends and going, hee hee hoo hoo, I'm gonna rub my stupid little buy loose fictive hands on this and make something cute for my girlfriend. But no! Because usually it starts from like IRL stuff or like a different fandom, but no, I didn't expect the call to come from inside the house! Like, it's probably not like the trend started here, but like, the audio people use the house. Okay, yeah, I'd say the trend started here with 10.8k videos. It all started from a fucking Lumity edit. And I'm out here putting, my headache's feeling a little bit better. Like, now that I'm not too focused on it, it doesn't feel like it's there. Kind of a dull pain way, you know. Well, fight me, I need to understand how this game plays. The Pear Wiggler. I just want to see what this is.
2, 1, go.
So obviously, choosing my highest accuracy is the best way to go when I don't know what I'm doing. This sounds really pretty, you know? That's my only input. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to say this as well. Personally, I meant to make a joke out of this before. I was gonna jokingly say like, oh, if we don't get like a better PC by October, then my apology to everyone for not being able to do half of my Halloween stream plans. Because no matter how this goes, I want to do like a whole month of Halloween in October. So if I don't get a better PC to pull off like half the things I want to do, then my apology to everyone will be hopefully by the end of that month releasing a Succubapalooza over week 4 mod. Because why not?
Three, two, one, go.
Oh yeah, I learned one thing through watching all of those, like, analysis on video game ARGs and just horror games in general thing. And it's that I hate that, horror game and horror creators in general learned that just eye imagery can creep people out.
Hello?
Hi! I hate that they learned that eye imagery alone can creep people out, because it's absolutely, like, the worst paranoia trigger for me. And then it's in, like, every current horror media. Because they know, haha, this creeps people out, and I'm like, no, it makes me feel real bad things. And that, once again, is why I like analysis videos more, because they zoom through half of those bits. Well, at least I'm not arachnophobic. Spiders are friends. Or I feel fondly towards you, so I will say in the kindest way. Maybe don't say stuff like that right after somebody says, oh man, I get paranoia like real fucking bad. Oh, we tied. People will not agree with me. However, wasps are friends. That is my statement of the day. God, please. Please. I know I won't save up for one anytime soon, and the only one that I was like, oh, I would love to get from this maker because they look really cool is like overseas, so then there's also the added overseas taxes. I'll at least be, like, clear with everybody that, like, honestly, on my Ko-fi, I will probably always be clear where the money is going when I get commissions. Like, I'll be clear, like, oh, the goal right now is to get me a better PC. Oh, the goal after is to save up for a Pufferloose fursuit.
3, 2,
Oh, there's no goal afterwards because I have nothing to save up for. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about myself here. I hear the Shaggy and I just know I'm not gonna be good. I could explain my thought process on wasps being friends, though. Ooh. I'm in this bit of, I hate that, like, I don't hate that I hate Disney as a corporation. That's a good thing of me. But at the same time, I hate that people will post things and then my brain will right away go like, oh, I want to go to Disney World. No, the fuck you don't! Fuck Disney! Oh, I've wanted to go to Universal, honestly. It's just what I'm thinking of, because I'm thinking of theme parks now. I think I've discussed before the whole fact of, like, Perfect! I would love to explain during this, chaos. So welcome to your first stream. My explanation is because... when you think about what a wasp does, they are, like, still good for the environment. Obviously, because a lot of insects and such exist to be good for the environment. They're good pest control, they are also pollinators like bees. all of the things like that. So, and think of it like this. Most of the time... Pizza time? What do you mean? So, like, also, I think this is true, either bees have a worse temper than wasps, or they have the exact same temperament as a bee. So the whole, if you do wrong a wasp once, or if you just stand next to a wasp, it's gonna sting you, that isn't, like, wrong. That's not right at all. Wasps are just chill little guys doing their own things, and it's the same rule as bees. If you don't fuck with them, they won't fuck with you. And that is my thought process of wasps are friends, and sure, it's valid to be afraid of them, but, like, at best, just, like, avoid where they are. And don't, like, swing at them or something, and you're good. Sure, pizza time. Okay, that's fair, but it's still that bit of... I mean this in the way of, like, almost every summer, wasps try to build a nest right next to our door, like our back door where we usually go out. I just leave them be, they leave me be. That's usually how it works. At least for us. I don't know, I feel like sometimes there are. Sometimes there are bugs that just, like, absolutely fucking hate you. And I don't know why. However, most of the time, like, there are a stigma against, like, a bunch of bugs. And most of the time they're wrong. Yeah, that's fair. Now that I'm thinking about this, I have no fucking idea where our Tubbo is. We have one. Buzz has been here for a while. Have I seen him? No. I just know that Bee is here. System things are so fun. I genuinely love being, like, a casually open about it system on my channel and all that. Remember, people, if you fund getting me a better PC, we can get faster towards funding me a fursuit. And if anybody is stupid in my comments about me being part of a system, then they're getting clowned on in the Pupperloos fursuit. I'm very confused on what's going on, but I'm saying, yeah, let's go. Oh, I learned this, I think, yesterday or the day before. First of all, yeah, I've learned, yes, Security Breach learns on... Not learns. I learned that Security Breach can run on my laptop. It's just to a point where playing it on its own, not streaming, it lags as bad as it used to lag when I was streaming it. So, we are not going to be able to stream that ever again until I get a better computer. Sadly. But also... Okay, fair. I'm just gonna play my favorite songs while I, talk to myself then. A lot. If I don't back out of the... I will already say that it's, like, in the thousands because I want, like, a really actually good, decent computer that can handle... I don't play, like, very high demanding games outside of Security Breach, and that's just because that game is busted. Actually, in my panels, I updated my tip page to lead to my Ko-fi. Over there, I actually do have a goal visible of how much money I need. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. We can do that. Hang on, I'll go start that up. Sorry, I read that and I got used to also being prompted with, "You're ready for the pear wiggler?" So I thought it was something here and that's where I got lost. I'm sorry. So I need, like, into the thousands. Because right now I'm sitting at 60 bucks. Not 60, I'm sitting at 70. And that Kickstarter I backed is going to take about 30 from me because I backed it enough to get a Pride puppy plush. Upside to things, if I get that, then I'm also going to get, by the end of the year, a little Pride puppy that's a little non-binary one. I think they're actually like a little collie. A little space collie. Because they got a little star on their back and their name's Nebula. Ah, dang it, hang on. I'm not playing yet. I need to change to my not... I need to change my avatar. I don't know why I'm picky on my avatar, I just am. I was in the middle of saying something, I was in the middle of saying something, I was in the middle of saying something. Can anybody give me a refresher? Because I'm blanking. Like, I'm blanking hardcore. I don't even remember what the topic was. Oh no, do we all have memory issues? Hey, what's up? Oh, dang it! I'm cheating, hold on. I think I was talking about the pride dogs that I was gonna get. I don't know. I feel like that's vaguely on topic. Yeah, we don't have one of those. You're talking to a hole in the wall. Damn it, I meant to say I'll take your order and then you could sit. Yeah, there's nothing out that window. Wait, no, I'm out that window! Wait. And most what I do art-wise is I do draw stuff. Though the only examples of it in my streams is like my little avatar here, my little PNG. What if we just spam take orders until double time? That's fair. I'll just go based on what I think I was saying. I want a higher end computer so that I can actually do stuff with my streams. It's no secret that I want to upgrade to being a VTuber from being a PNGTuber. No, my pay! So what's your pay sitting at right now? Sorry, my Iggy. Oh, you're really down, bud. Remember, we don't have a drive-thru, however we do to fucking make them drive away. What would you like to eat? Huh. But now all I know is, yeah, I want to do that. I want to be able to, you know, upgrade. Yeah, you're gonna order a Fizzly, aren't you? Yep. How the fuck did I know? No, we need to be equals on this. There we go. Then the whole bit of the pride puppy. I work on commission, so I only make as much money as I make on commissions. Gay order, gay order, gay order, gay order. We can't bully them. This is the gay order. Hello, valued customer. What would you like? Gay pizza. Why don't you have a little hat, though? Is that another? It's out the door. I think, no? Is it? Is it just it? Where is this? Where's the gay pizza noise coming from? In the little corner, I have my pride flags that cycle through. I think that's a little nice fun fact. They're my flags. And there's a bi one in there, so I'm bi. Oh, okay, that's why you don't have one. I just like when my little rat has a hat. Here at our restaurant, we only serve up the best foods, like cooked fizzly and glass. I've learned from the last 2 streams. No, please don't fire me. I'll never be able to get back into my own server. What are you doing? I learned from my last 2 streams, you're not allowed to play Ratatouille music while you're a rat cooking pizzas, because the Ratatouille music will get muted in the VOD, and therefore nobody can have fun, basically. Hang on, I'm sending out the rest of our fizzlies. I'm trying to make the gay pizza as fast as I can! I don't know why I still have... I know why I still have ads on, because I still get a little bit of ad revenue. However, I can tell you this, when I do like my 2-3 hour streams, I just get like 30 cents out of it. This pizza was not on the ground once. Got it. Time to drive. B3, here I come. Who lives there? A bot. Why can't it ever be like actual people that order the gay pizzas? But yeah, no, the only other thing I'm doing with my money right now is backing a Kickstarter for, well, as they put it, to make it, like, you know, subtle. They call them the colorful puppies. So I backed it, so the early bird slot that can only have, like, I think 50 people. I did that so I can get the non-binary puppy. And then I added like an extra, I think like $3, so I can get a sticker of another puppy. No, why did you order only 2 Fizzlies? People can't be ordering drinks for their drinks. My drink? My Diet Dr. Kelp? Don't tell me you forgot my drink! How am I supposed to drink this drink without my drink? I can't quote that too much, or maybe Viacom's gonna come for me. What are you doing? Hang on, I fell into the car. Hang on, I fell into the car. What? Hey, can you give me a Fizzly? Diet Dr. Kelp, please. I can't see over the steering wheel. Thanks. Whoa, isn't it crazy I could walk out that wall? Why isn't there a customer on this? Oh god, hang on. Did the customers oh no, the customers glitched again! Listen out of the counter! I can't see! Hang on, I need to take your order. Hey, what would you like? Sausage, got it. Yeah, yeah, you're out from back behind the counter. I took the order from the person on the roof. Please tell me they're gonna leave. I fixed it! All I saw here is cream of wheats and carrots. I'm gonna do this the cute way. No, I was gonna put the fizzly through. Can. What do you mean no objects nearby to grab? There's literally a soda right there. That was a launch. Hey, want to grab a pizza box for me to put this in? No, I got it. Okay. Oh god! I am not learning. Oh god, I get stuck in the wall! Help me! This wasn't even the fault of the grapple. Who ordered the, rat bits? I'm learning nothing from your situation. Now I'm seeing why you said, oh god. Just rat things. Yeah, exactly. This isn't just a casual Friday night. It's not even Friday, is it? No, it's not. Okay, get in here and fire us then. Did you finally make it through? Oh no, you didn't. You're stuck in the wall. I'm clipped. Yeah, that's what happened to me. And you know what happened? I had to reload entirely. Oh god. Hey, what's up? Oh no. I like adding to this the fact that it's very much showing you're about to lose your job too. Well, not too. I'm doing fine. This is how the job goes, okay? goes. Just how the joke goes. I'm getting somewhere. How did I know exactly what you were doing? I think OSHA would already have- Oh! I did it! I'm out! I'm out! No, I kind of danced in the end there to get- There you go! Yes! We have learned the way of getting out! You know, I'm planning this. I think at best what I can promise for streams is if I have the money by October. You can't fire me if I fire you from existence first! Oh fuck, you're dead. Who's firing me now? I'm the manager! Oh, the CDC? Is that what you're referring to? I don't mean that in some like, I'm better than you way. I just mean in the way of, oh, is that what you're talking about? Dang it. It didn't launch me into the wall this time. Dang it, I lived. It won't let me clip in again. Maybe I need like more force behind it. This is stupid. Yay! I did it! Oliver, you're coming back to get stuck in the wall with me? But Mom, fine. Wait, I can, hang on. Okay, get stuck in there real quick. You get employee of the day if you get stuck in the wall. Welcome, we're having fun here. Yeah, listen, that's the deal. You get employee of the day. Yay! You did it! There you go. Hang on. Here you go. Employee of the day. Of the promise of I'll give you employee of the day if you get stuck in the wall. Oh my god! I didn't know you could get stuck in here too. Welcome! We are the employees of the wall now. Not just the rats. Oh. You're true, like one way out most of- Yep, is the gun. Damn it, I aimed for the wrong spot. What? This is the way I wanted to get stuck in here! Help me! Oh no! This is the way I intended this to go! You know. about to go. Did I just get myself stuck somewhere entirely new? Oh god. Oh god, I'm stuck in the ground. Please just put me in a death plane or something. Guys, I'm stuck under the building. Am I seriously near the drive-thru? Got it. I'll move closer to the drive-thru. I'm not in your walls, I'm under them, apparently. But also I hate that joke, like, so much. I'm getting close to being able to take an order. Lovely day outside, what would you like? Yeah, I can't actually reach the thing. There we go! I did it! What, was there a fire in the kitchen that I wasn't aware of? Oh god, I'm really stuck in here now. I'm just gonna keep firing until I end up somewhere else. I would like a pepperoni pizza. I don't know where I am anymore. Lovely day outside, what would you like? Yes, I've been under the floor! Help me! Oh god, it's double time! Our pizza's guaranteed to be delicious. Where am I flying to? Can somebody please come put these in the oven? Can you please come put these in the oven? Thank you! It, like, threw me in here. The floor is taking another victim. Thank you! I have been given one more chance. Oh, dang it, what's the issue now? No, there's not like too many pizzas over here. Why didn't the cheese cook on this one? But no, oh yeah, I just realized I didn't cover, like, the whole grounds of everything I've watched on YouTube lately. I've also been getting recommended, specifically, one guy on YouTube. But I feel bad that I'm blanking on his username, because I know it's so simple. But I watched, him and his whole, I let my viewers make mods, I let my viewers send me worlds and all that stuff. I was on a kick of those, and then the YouTube recommended decided to be incredibly fucking evil to me. I was like, oh, you're watching Minecraft? You know what you should watch next? You know what you should watch next? And I hate it. Oh, God. We're not looking at it. Okay, have fun. But yeah, no, how my money spending has gone is, my only confirmed purchase of the month has been, the Good Game long sleeve shirt. It is terrible and mean, but it at least reminded me in a way to, like, I wanted to buy one of those shirts at least. And, I mean, I hate it because, I've genuinely been a crybaby over it this entire- I mean, like, I just got it, don't look at delivery. I don't know. I describe myself as that because, like, I'm not one to cry, and then, like, when I'm very emotional, then crying a lot. So, like, there's no in-between, so therefore, I am a crybaby. Yay, I'm in the wall again! So, I mean, like, it's something I don't talk about a lot on stream either way. Yeah, exactly. I've been kinda lucky that TikTok hasn't been slapping me in the face, but YouTube has. And kind of Twitter in a way, because, like, weh. All I truly know is, this much. I feel worse that, like, my one takeaway from the merch, though. Yeah. Oh, okay. I feel bad that one of my takeaways from the merch was, if you also have about, like, my body type, well, our body type and all, then a simple note of don't plan to get a hoodie at all. Plan to get, like, a long sleeve shirt if that's your design of choice. I hope this wording is fine. It's like that bit where you want to be emotionally dead so you just don't think what you're saying. Take your fucking pizza! Yeah, I'll come back for it. Bye. But I feel like that applies to everything in that store, at least. Oh, I don't have anything for A2. Come on. I found that other order for A1. Where did you go? Damn it. Got it. I'll walk myself. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza, absolutely. Krusty Krab. Don't hit me. I'm almost there, finally. There. It's bullshit that this game never makes me live at B1. Weh? What are we doing? C1? Okay. Take it. Ah! I got something for C2, let's go. That's fair. Could also be the ADHD. Hang on, I got something else for C1. I'll walk myself. Hang on, I have the gravity coil. That makes this kind of easier. No, I'm not on break. I'm ready to go to C3 now. Or B1. I still think it's unfair that it never lets me live at B1. It always puts me at C1 every time that I play. I hate this game. I love how it went from I didn't order any food to oh god, help me. I've gotten really good at pinning down what is and isn't the ADHD. Solely because I know that we have ADHD, and I know that on my own, I make it worse. So I very much understand the effects of ADHD. I only have things on B2 and B3. Street B, here we come. All I'm thinking of was the one time I played on a public server on stream. Yay. And I was just working delivery. I delivered to this one girl's house. Happens to also be at her house at the time. And when I go to deliver the pizza, you know, it rings the doorbell. Runs out of the house yelling at me, "Get away from my house!" So I'm like, do you want me to do the job of the game or not? Oh my god, I hate this game. There's your sign to never play on. I know you put me back to work, but I'm bullying customers. Hang on. Oh, see, I'm doing good. Okay. Nerd. Oh, come on! You know what I could keep doing? I could be mean to one person and then nice to the next and keep it going. I'm still processing this. Okay, so this has been an issue for like a hot minute on my streams of my furnace was busted in a way that we didn't know how. We just knew it was busted. And that therefore it needs fixed because it was like really loud. You could hear it through my mic on stream. It was bad. It got fixed yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days. No, yeah, it was yesterday that it got fixed. And oh yeah, sure. And now that it's fixed, it's like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right that it's quiet, but also, it's the factor of knowing that it being noisy means that it was moments away from killing me. Nah, I think I'm good. Which, okay, pepperoni, gotcha. I can give you a pocket lint and a shoestring. No, at one point I didn't finish this thought. I was gonna, because we were busy getting stuck in the wall. I was gonna say, no matter what, for the October streams, if I have enough money at the time, gay pizza. If I have enough money at the time, I know that they're porting like Persona 5. It's a gay fizzly. Another porting Persona 5 to Switch. So I'd absolutely love to. And it's coming out in October, so either way I'd love to get it and play that on stream. I've been talking to subscriber chat about like a whole list of games I want to play. The only one that I have on the list that really depends on my computer, well, I have two on the list that depend on my computer being better. Which in general, whenever we upgrade to a better PC, the main reward on stream is going to be I can finally stream Minecraft. So I'll start a hardcore world. And then also, for the Halloween streams, my only thing in mind was, I was gonna say, why not, and just play like a Lollipop Chainsaw. The thing is, I definitely need a better one to, like, get that over. There's our selling point. Oh, hey, welcome back. I didn't know- I hate to say I didn't know where you went. Well, I mean, I don't hate to say that. I didn't know where you went and I got a little worried. I still can't afford to upgrade my house. That's bullshit. Okay, ADHD brain has taken me 2 different places. I'm sorry. All I know is this much, truly. What made me start looking into Lollipop Chainsaw to consider it for our Halloween streams is, know that song Bimbo Doll? And I, like, absolutely love it. And I don't know if enough people saw it in the first place to note it as something I did, but I made an edit of Pupperloos to that before, like, way early designs. I would probably remake it someday, but still. But still, there's your fun fact. There is a Bimbo Doll Pupperloos edit that I made before. Dang it. But yeah, no, that song. What made me consider wanting to start playing Lollipop Chainsaw is I saw an edit to the main character to it. Seen a Juliet edit to that song, and that made me like, holy shit, this will probably be my jam. Oh yeah, I can go on a supply run. What has happened here? You know, I could probably like pull up the TikTok of it and then send it to myself. So I could pull it up on stream. I have the car ready, let's go. Wait, what? You wanna come with? Okay. You were already on the car, don't fucking grapple it! There you go, let's- No! God, we can't do this shit! This is amazing. I'm loving- Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! God damn it! We're almost there! We're almost there! No! I'm trying to park like right in front so we aren't in the way of anything! Can you please ungrapple now? Oh my god. God damn it! I'm just trying to drive forward. No, not again! Got it, we only reverse. Okay, guys. We're here. And then all I've seen lately on my For You page of Lollipop Chainsaw again has been like out of context clips from it. and I find those hilarious. All I know about it is zombie slasher in not the usual zombie slasher game ways, and I liked it. So I absolutely want to stream it. Where did the supply truck go? I like that yours actually points at me. Everyone move, everyone move, everyone move! Oh, I thought you were gonna back in. Taking the long way around? Oh, okay. That's really the long way around. Oh, you're already driving. Go on, go. Okay, let's... I can't see over the wheel. Okay, a little bit more to the, left. Oh, shit. Okay, forward. Opposite that way. Okay, there we go. Back. Back. Other way. Back. Back. Other way. Back. Okay, we're in. You know what? We're in. It's fine. You did it! Why the fuck am I thinking that, oh, in your wedding vows you, like, give up your soul or something? Why the fuck am I thinking that? What type of wedding am I thinking of? Hang on, I'm gonna get us a little bit more boxes and tomato sauce, because I know that we don't have enough of that in here. Exactly, the devil wedding. I swear that I remember, like, an awesome wedding, that's what- exactly! Actually, that's just a common demon realm type wedding. Okay. I like that some of you have standards, like, I'll take out mailboxes, but I won't take out a tree. No, you are not. Here, I'll look out the window too so I see what you're seeing. You can keep going forward. Oh god, the other truck is coming. Oh god, the other truck is coming. We know what happens when these meet. No! 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 Our items! Fuck! Okay, good. Okay, to the right. Back up to the right. No, the right! The right! Okay. I know that we're like a little bit behind. Do you want to trade spots? Okay. 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 To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, left stomp. Left foot, left stomp. Congratulations, you made it in, and we only have one box left because we got intercepted. And guess what? When we drive back, it's gonna all be sitting on the ground. Hang on, I got this. I told you! What the fuck? I told you we got intercepted halfway through! The other truck came for us and every time trucks collide, there's like no collision, so all that happens is everything in the back of your truck gets pushed out and it can't go back in. Don't you hit me. Watch this. See? Okay, that one goes in. Oh god. Yeah, we'll just fill up this truck real quick. That is the cube of not letting me grab it. God damn it, not again! Stop! 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 God damn it! I hate this whole family! No, stop! Please, genuinely! I am 5 seconds away from ending this stream, I swear to fucking god. Just let me put them in a singular truck! I know one of you can't see over the wheel, but goddamn! What the fuck just happened? Okay. I mean this in the kindest way. I do need to end stream because I'm getting tired. Are we all... Are we all feeling that? I'm sorry we didn't play for like that long, but do we feel like we're at a good stopping point? Because I can invite us to go, okay. I can invite us to go, go sit on that table like we seem to always do. Sleep important. Yeah, I mean this in the way of, I don't know, I'm not alone anymore, so I'm not streaming well into the night. So I kind of want to stop at a decent time. That's fair. And also just the genuine factor of, I don't know. Again, the whole bit of I've been getting headaches ever since those 2 nights in a row that I barely got 4 hours of sleep each night. Fine, the gay pizza. Do we have the supplies to do a gay pizza real quick? Which one is the gay pizza? We're gonna have to make a couple sausage pizzas to even get it. These are gonna be all of the not gay pizzas, and then this is gonna be the gay pizza. I hate to say this, but every time that I play, I am very much starting to understand how Amy got frustrated with her first time playing, because, you know, you wanted to see what my content is like, and having your stuff fucked with isn't a good feeling. There. And then that one should be the gay- there we go, gay pizza. Yeah, fair. I'm sorry if you were in the middle of boxing that. I'm the win. Okay. Delivery, go. We'll be sitting and waiting for you when you get back. Yeah, can confirm. Yay, we got paid for it. Yeah, I can confirm that. Oh god. Please, please, I genuinely need to go to bed. Because I don't know. There were 2 nights that it wasn't my choice to do it, but I kept falling asleep for only like 4 hours. And then waking up way early and being unable to go back to sleep. Wait, what was that noise? What was that? Oh, it was the howl alert. Yay, howl. But like, then I couldn't go back to sleep, so then I just feel awful. And I want to avoid that feeling again. Ow. I don't know, it does that sometimes. We'll just set it over there. All I know is that the downside is when I used to play Toontown, I can't howl because it uses, like... Okay. Because, I don't know. When you howl in Toontown, it actually uses, like, our forbidden emote, and do not. If you could think of ways to get around it, this is always my request. If you could think of ways to get around it that aren't blocked in my chat, tell me in my Discord DMs, do not do it in my server. We keep people safe, okay? That's it. That's the main reason. Why? I've been boxed in. Okay. Trust me, I'm signing the petition to let me go to bed. We just need no chaos for 5 seconds and then just be like, okay, good night. I'm gonna find somebody to raid though. I'd like to raid somebody. Please let me sit, is my only request. Okay, I think I found, I'm still trying to find somebody I'd like to raid. Because I'm on a 50-50 of, somebody I know. Hey, remember how my one request is I want to sit? And that's it? Why is it the sound of somebody constantly walking? No, that's it. We're not doing a raid. Have a good rest of the day, night, whatever it is for